Okay, so we're live. We are live. Going to cut the hold this. Literally, I'm shining a flashlight in my face for this entire thing for you guys to see me. 1 second. There we go. This is a mega light. This is what's going to be shining in my face for this entire live. But how are you guys doing? For you guys who don't make it to this, I apologize. I actually no, I don't apologize. I really want to do this more often, and I know that it can be confusing, and some of you guys do not have Zoom. So what I'm going to do, basically, first of all, I want to say welcome to the Mastermind. Welcome. So glad you guys are here. This is month 3, so I'm really excited. I want to sound really fake. No, I'm super excited though to have you guys here. Like I said again, for you guys who didn't make this first live session, I want to say that I need to have it more organized. Not more organized, an easier way to get it announced to you guys, and at the same time to have it so it doesn't have to be on Zoom. So what we're going to do for the next one, I'm going to try to do it by the end of the month. If not, we'll do it for the next month. We'll always do it on the 10th of the month. What we're going to do is we're going to host it. I'm going to start a Facebook group. So all of you all here in this mastermind can all meet each other. You can drop your ideas. You can drop your questions. You can drop all this stuff in the Facebook group. And in this Facebook group, I will announce the dates, the times for the live sessions. I want to do a lot of like impromptu live sessions where I get 2 or 3 great questions from you guys, and I'm like, I need to jump on live and talk about this. Where normally I would do that on my Instagram, or I would do this via YouTube. I want to do it with you guys. I want to be able to jump on here. Eventually going to be bringing some people into the mastermind to do some chats. I'm really excited about it. We're going to have some talks. It's going to be recorded and it's going to be put into the mastermind. I can't promise you that we'll do it on live in Facebook group and host these chats, just because of the fact that it's a little bit difficult. I don't know how to do a 2-way talk like this on Facebook Live. So what's going to probably be is a Zoom call with me and a friend, or someone who is much more knowledgeable in certain subjects than me. And what I want to end up doing is make sure that we can drop this in the Facebook group. I really want the group to be active. So when this group comes along, I'm hoping to have it up and running by the end of the month. That's something that's really important to me, and I'm going to be pushing for my team who's working on that stuff to get this group up and out. I'm hoping by even tomorrow I'll have more information. I think that'll be something that is super important, because I think it's important to create. It's very important to create. So all of you guys creating, that's number 1. But number 2 is community. So after you create something, it's very important to have a community around it, because I can't be there all the time, and you guys are learning stuff. And so many of you guys are so knowledgeable in so many different areas, that I think it's so important that some of the things that you've learned, that you've heard me say, for example, you heard me say it this way and you applied it, and when you applied it, it didn't work so great that way, so you tried it this way and that way, and then it worked. And that might be the same for someone else. So I want to make sure that there's a community where we can drop what you're doing this week. We can really grow this thing, you know. And one thing with the mastermind is I really want to make sure that I didn't start with just super high adrenaline. You know, I'm someone who, I get an idea and I'm like, let's go. Let's do the whole thing tonight. I got a 10 video thing set up. Let's film all 10 videos tomorrow afternoon. And then I'm like, not burnt out, but I'm tired of it by the next day. So the one thing with the mastermind is I want to make sure that I had this mastermind step by step. First month, didn't really share it with a lot of people. Solomon, if you're watching, you were the first one to sign up for it, and I'll never forget that. And then slowly during the first month, people signed up. Second month came, people started signing up. We got our third tier, third module in the mastermind. And now this is month number 3, where we've got the different modules. We've got a hub. We've got places where we've got our live chats that I've done, master classes that I've held are also there. And we have added, on top of that, we've added this live session. And so now for the 4th month, what the goal is to have the group. The goal is to have the Facebook group up and running. I want to be in this chats. I want to be able to, you guys post your questions, and not only I answer, but other people from the group who can help answer that because then we're all together. You know, I don't want to make this thing where I'm the leader and you guys just listen to me and follow me. We are all equally able to help other people. That's the goal. So when people are posting their questions in the Facebook group, if you guys have an answer or a way that's worked for you, feel free to respond to that person, and I will do the same thing. So I don't want people just to be waiting around in the group like, well, when's Luke going to answer this question? What's he going to say? Like, give the person your input. What worked for you? What didn't work for you? This is something that's really important. That's important for me. It's almost like seeing your kids being able to take care of themselves. That's like a proud feeling, not me having to be there and babysitting, not calling your kids, not calling myself a babysitter, but you understand the metaphor. So that's the main thing for the next month. I was hoping to jump on here just to see if there's any questions, but I did want to show up, and I do want to stay here for 8 minutes. I want to at least stay for 10, 15 minutes on here if there's no questions. But that's where we're moving forward to in the mastermind. That's what's up next. As far as this month, as far as the lessons, there's a lot of lessons, guys. I wanted this month to be like pretty easy, 6, 7 videos, and that was it. And as I started to put this out, and I asked my Instagram, I asked a lot of different people. Hold on, I just got an email, and last time I did this, some of you guys were emailing to verify if this was the right time. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, last time someone tried to verify, but I want to make it. I can't remember where I was going with that. I can't remember where I was going. But no, I definitely want to stay on here though. But like I say, we're going to be doing it on the live sessions and have a lot more impromptu live sessions because anyone who knows me knows I'm a very spur of the moment kind of guy. Super spur of the moment, meaning that I get an idea and I run with it. So I'm perfectly fine doing these once a month live sessions on the 10th of every month. But I'm gonna get I'll record 4 mastermind things. I'm like, I need to jump on a live and record this one. And I want you guys to be able to have the notification for that, to be on the live. And at the same time, if you miss it, the replays are there in the group. So that'll be much easier. It makes it even easier for me because then I don't have to save this video, get it uploaded to YouTube, drop it into the mastermind, label it and all that kind of stuff. It's just done on live. It's done there. As soon as you're finished, you guys have access to me. It'll be easier. I understand one of the things that I didn't think of was for you guys to get a hold of me in this mastermind is a little bit difficult because you got to send me an email. Then I got to wait for it until I can get to it throughout all the emails that I'm getting. And I've realized that I need to make it easier for you guys to communicate. So that's what the Facebook group is for. And I think it's important to explain it to you guys so you don't get lost with all these new pieces we're adding on. And if you guys are just joining this month and watching this, it's a long, we're making this progress. We're laying brick by brick by brick by brick, and in a way that there's full transparency with you guys. You guys know that's something that's really important. It's not about me doing something and then showing it to you guys. It's about bringing you guys along on that journey. So as I'm building it, I'm actually building it based around what you said. And that's what I was going to say. This month was only supposed to be like 5 or 6 videos, but through the inputs that I've gotten from Instagram, from Facebook, from where else have I gotten it from? Comments on YouTube, it just came to me like, oh my goodness, I just need to make people have a lot more blocks than I thought, So it's going to be very influential, and I think that this section, as well as the charms content, these 2 sections are going to have things added to them probably every month for the entire span of this, because there's always new blocks that come up. And really, people always ask, like, how do you know these blocks? They're just from me. As soon as I start struggling with something, I start to work on how do I deal with it. And then from there, I share how I dealt with it and got over it. And I hope that it resonates with you all. That's one of my main goals and the main reason why I do that. So I'm thinking throughout this mastermind course, it will be able to, as I go through my challenges and I go through my blocks, that I can still drop these back in this month's courses and this month's lessons. So Always remember that. I'm trying to think if there's any more announcements. I want to stay on here for like 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Um, and what was I going to say with the mastermind? Yes, so I'm hoping to have this group out soon. So this is the main thing. I want to get this out within the next week. I don't know. I'm going to figure out a way to get you guys into it. It'll probably be just called Charms Monthly Mastermind. I'll probably call it that. But um, because it's going to be a link, I'll probably put that link in the hub for the month of July. So the month of July is when it will be open. The group will be open officially, but unofficially, if anyone wants to send me an email, title the email Mastermind Members, and I'll send you the link to it. But the name of the group will be Charms Monthly Mastermind. Keep it very simple. I'm pretty sure it's available. I haven't looked yet, but we'll keep it there. And that should be out hopefully by the end of around the 15th of June. It should be out. So send me an email. I can send you the private link. What's good is that if you guys wait until the July hub, which is in the members hub, make sure you guys are always checking that when you come in. It'll be there, and it'll be in the July one with a link under it. Because once you subscribe to the group, there'll be no more Zoom calls like this. So that makes it a little bit easier. I think that just from a standpoint of being able to watch, being able to have notifications, and just an ease of signing in to being a part of this. That's something that's very important for me. I want to make sure that everyone's able to reach me, or not even reach me, but be able to communicate and contact me easy, because having it difficult is a little bit of a problem for me, because I want it to be as simple as possible. I think that's kind of it. I have 1 more minute. I'm gonna do 1 more minute. And that's one thing I want to make sure you guys are doing, is understanding that old lessons are going to be added onto the previous modules for the months before as these things come up. And I might even have a separate section and a new section that will probably be coming up within the month, or maybe in 2 months, will be collaborations. So I want to start, as I told you earlier in this live session, I want to start doing more collaborations with people who are smarter than me in areas that I don't really know that well. So I want to make sure that I'm doing that, and I want to make sure that those are given to you guys. So maybe we'll host it on Instagram Live, and maybe I don't keep it there. I'll download it and put it straight into the mastermind. So this will be the vault for everything. We're young. This is super young. This is 3 months in. I'm hoping this thing can go 10 years. So 3 months in is nothing. We are just getting started. I'm just getting new ideas. I'm taking ideas from you guys, and I want you to know that if you need to reach me, any email you send, title it Mastermind Member, and I will get back to you hopefully within 24 hours. This is the goal. And I guess on that note, this has been the first inaugural live session. I'm going to show you how I held this with 2 lights shining in my face. This was the entire 15 minutes. I'm almost a little bit blind right now, but I want to thank you guys for being here, showing up. You guys who are watching the replay of this, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you this month of June. If you like this month, it's just going to keep getting better. This is the goal. Keep getting better, keep getting better. So I want to say thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next live session on the 10th of July. But as I get this Facebook group set up, I want to officially be having these meetings every 2 weeks. I want a live session every 2 weeks, just to jump on here, whether it's a 5-minute live session or an hour-and-a-half live session. I want to make sure that it's a bi-weekly one. But this is the first one of the month, and the next one will be held, let's say let's do 10th, the 10th and the 20th. Let's do that, 10th and 20th of next month. Leave any messages, anything like that. Send me an email, and this is me signing off, 1 minute over, but that's okay. Thank you guys for watching. You guys who are watching the replay, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the mastermind.